3, 2.
Welcome back. The IU men's basketball season tipped off in Assembly Hall last Friday as the men in the candy striped pants took on Howard University. This year's team will look to members of a top 10 recruiting class to make heavy contributions both offensively and defensively. From Assembly Hall, Courtney Cronin and Casey Richards have more on the opening game and this talented group of freshmen.
Basketball season is finally back at Indiana as the Hoosiers opened up the 2009-2010 season with an 83-60 win over Howard on Friday night.
I feel real good. I feel energized. You know, it's first game. You always want to come out and just play well and just get the jitters out the way.
We worked really hard and as a team and moved the ball, and we did all the things we needed to do to win.
It's not practice. It's not an exhibition game, and all of a sudden you're out there and this is real, and the crowd is that much louder and larger. But we settled in.
The young Hoosier team was led by the newcomers as all 6 freshmen played a role in the win, putting up a combined 49 points against the Bison.
Derek did very well today. Christian did well. Jordan distributing the ball. You know, everybody, all the freshmen did well. Bauer did well. Everybody did well.
We just, all of us freshmen want to just get involved, and you know, we're supposed to be that group that comes in and helps, and you know, that's exactly what we're going to come in and do.
We're playing great together. We got some good chemistry together. You know, we didn't play with each other before, so I mean, we came in and just played great together.
Although on top of Howard 40-23 going into the half, Coach Crean emphasized the pace of the game needed to change, especially in transition offense.
We were very efficient with our offense. Like I said, 20 assists and then there were 14 other field goals that didn't come off of an assist, which means we're driving it and we're getting some second chance baskets.
We got a lot of transition points. We got back on defense very well tonight, and team brought the energy tonight too as well.
We want to get the ball out in transition and run and just get some easy baskets. I mean, that'll be easiest for us. We get buckets like that and just get our flow better. So I mean, it was great.
In Bloomington, I'm Courtney Cronin, Hoosier Sports Night.
The heralded 6 Indiana freshmen made their debut Friday night and keyed an 83-60 rout of Howard. All in all, the newcomers combined to score over half of the Hoosiers' points, led by Maurice Creek's game high, 17.
Maurice is really gaining confidence. He's getting stronger. He's gained 15, 16 pounds since he's been here already. And he's got major league athleticism.
The whole group did well. Matter of fact, you know, just as a whole team, I mean, everybody brought a certain type of energy, and it contributed on the floor.
Derek Elston added 14 points while missing only 1 shot from the field. Christian Watford pitched in 14 of his own and grabbed 11 rebounds.
I feel real good. I feel energized. You know, it's first game. You always want to come out and just play well and just get the jitters out the way. So I feel like I did real good.
Thanks to the guys. I mean, I got a lot of good passes from people, and you know, when I get somebody big on my back, I like to think that I can take them, and that's what I tried, and things just went my way.
Certainly we know there's got to be a certain level of talent. But finding high motor guys, that's going to be a big part of how we turn this around, and Derek has got a very, very high motor. Christian just keeps getting better and better. We need him to be a force on the glass. We need him to be an outside-inside scorer, an inside-outside, depending on what the game calls for.
So again, just a fantastic debut for the Hoosier freshman class, and they will certainly need to continue to mature at a rapid rate. Indiana's upcoming non-conference schedule is rated one of the toughest in the nation. From Assembly Hall, I'm Casey Richards, Hoosier Sports Night.
IU men's basketball looked for win number 2 Monday night as they faced the Spartans from USC Upstate. Unlike Howard, Upstate's athleticism tired out the Hoosiers quickly and forced IU to utilize their young bench in order to stay afloat during the game. 2 players really stepped up for the Hoosiers against the Spartans. Freshman forward Christian Watford followed up his outstanding performance against Howard with another double-double, finishing with 17 points and 10 rebounds. He dominated inside using his 6'9", 220 frame as IU outscored USC Upstate 38-26 in the paint. Junior Jeremiah Rivers also showed off his skills here with this tricky no-look pass to Creek for the easy layup. Later, driving up the court, pushes the ball ahead to Jones, who finishes it. Jones had 13 points. Later, Rivers dumps it off to Pritchard for 2 of his 4 points. Rivers finished with 5 assists as IU knocks off the Spartans 69-61.
It certainly wasn't perfect, but after last year's 6-win season, Indiana will take a win any way it can. Turnovers and missed opportunities plagued Monday night's 69-61 win over USC Upstate. However, head coach Tom Crean utilized the opportunity to teach his young team.
I didn't say this to them, but it was a great learning experience for them to have to go through something like this to understand how important situation basketball is. We can't mirror that in practice.
We made a lot of mistakes tonight, and I don't think our enthusiasm was there tonight, as it should be. But, that's why we learn every day, and that's why we're a group.
We just got to learn how to finish games. I mean, it was an ugly win, but, those are the ones you have to win, and we did that. We went out and did that, so a win is a win.
Another game brought another double-double for freshman forward Christian Watford, who led the Hoosiers with 17 points and 10 rebounds.
It's good. But I don't know. I feel like I could do so much better. It's not even. I don't even feel like I'm scratching the surface yet, and I don't think Coach Cronin does either.
No, he's not even scratching the surface. He's not grading out at a high level yet. He's not understanding how to play through fatigue at a high level yet, but he's got another motor that he can get to.
With the win, Indiana improves to 2-0 for the second time in as many years under head coach Tom Crean. At Assembly Hall, I'm Ronan O'Shea, Hoosier Sports Night.
The freshmen were at it again as forward Christian Watford recorded a second double-double early in the season with 17 points and 10 rebounds. Chasing right behind him was freshman Maurice Creek, who put up 14 points, grabbed 2 boards, and added an assist. The freshmen as a whole scored 45 points, more than half the points scored in the game.
As the freshmen continue to succeed early in the season, the battle for playing time will quickly become more competitive in practice. Forwards Christian Watford and Derek Elston have shined in the first 2 regular season games, but Coach Crean knows that practice is going to become more intense as both players battle it out to see who receives more game minutes. Courtney Cronin has more from Assembly Hall.
Monday's 69-61 win over USC Upstate was a standout game for Christian Watford.
We're here to drive him, because that's a special young man, and we need to. He can get really, really good. He's not grading out at a high level yet. He's not understanding how to play through fatigue at a high level yet, but he's got another motor that he can get to, another gear, I should say, inside of that motor.
I could do so much better. It's not even. I don't even feel like I'm scratching the surface yet, and I don't think Coach Crean does either.
And Monday night's win was also a standout game for Derek Elston.
I thought Derek Elston, with his plus 18 on the plus minus, was a very positive aspect.
Although the rivalry for game minutes is apparent, Elston and Watford do not compare each other on the basis of statistics. In fact, Elston didn't even know that Watford had achieved his second double-double of the regular season until Watford himself told him after the game.
That's nothing new to me. Me and Christian are together, whether it be, war or a box-out drill, something like that. We are together, me and him, every single time. So, whenever me and him are fighting for the same position, if he needs a break, I think of myself as the guy who'll go in just because we're kind of like the same person.
When you got Derek Elston, who's got to be on that court right now too, that's going to make it. It's going to make practice fun. It really is.
At Assembly Hall, I'm Courtney Cronin, Hoosier Sports Night.
While the men's basketball team is off to a 2-0 start this season, they do have the 9th-ranked most difficult schedule ahead of them. The Big Ten Conference looks to be extremely competitive, as 6 teams are currently in the top 25.
After a long and disappointing season last year, the men's basketball teams hope to rebound this season with one of the top recruiting classes in the nation. We stepped out on campus to get the students' expectations for this season.
I think we should do a lot better than we did last season. Last season was a major rebuilding year. It was Coach Crean's first year, and I think now we'll have a lot more success, pull out a lot more wins, and then eventually maybe even get to the dance at the end of the season.
I think they're going to be better. They have to be better than last year.
Do you have any
so
players?
I like them. I like them all. I think they have a lot of room for work and development, but I like what I see so far, at least. I don't know. I think Christian Watford will probably be one of the Big Ten MVPs eventually. So.
Elston really impressed me in the last game. So did Maurice Creek, and Jeremiah Rivers is really solid. And I think those players form a good core for our team.
Tom Crean, awesome coach. The recruiting class, so amazing. Bawa, he's in my criminal justice class. Awesome kid.
He's a great coach. I think he brings a lot of leadership to this team and sound fundamentals, and he's going to help these young players develop.
Winning, hopefully. I know we got a lot of good recruits in, and hopefully we can prove ourselves this year.
I think we got some good recruits. I like the fact that we got a little more height, we got a little bigger in the backcourt, and I think combined with our freshman players and the people who've already been here, that we're going to be pretty good.
I think we'll probably like make a 16-14 record and probably make like the 11th seed.
The students seem to have higher expectations this season than the last. Let's hope the Hoosiers don't disappoint. From the IU campus, I'm Elizabeth Koss, Hoosier Sports Night.
Well, the men's soccer team won their first game in the Big Ten tournament, but find out how they did when they faced number 1 seeded Ohio State on Friday.
And Hoosier Sports Night's Ben Heisler caught up with Fox broadcaster and Emmy Award winner Joe Buck when he visited his alma mater last week. All this and more when we come back to Hoosier Sports Night.